Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. Mercy. Daily when you wake, we need to ask for peace, protection, and joy. Mercy and forgiveness. You're coming into what is going to be termed the quiet time soon, where there'll be a silence in the space. And you'll actually be looking forward to a noise or a tone or something, because the silence can be deafening. When you're in that merciful cocoon of the silence, ask for health to the body, mind, and spirit. Because your spiritual force now is coming to, integrate into the physical. Merge with the flesh in a gentle manner. You're going to feel, twitches, like you need to adjust yourself, your spine, because the energy is coming in to create a new foundation for you. It's going to come into the pelvic area and gently move up the spine. This is where the regulation of your interior currents has to be recognized. And the stability in the heart chakra and solar plexus, when you focus on this current coming in you, this, I'm going to call it an electrical force, said it's an invisible force. It's part of the space that you're in, integrating in you, your greater nature. There'll be a resonance in your rib cage. Some will begin to start, seeing images in front of you in your space, more like lights, red ones, green ones, silver ones. That is the new visual technique you're going to begin to understand as your ribs are seeing. You not only look out through your eyes, but literally all your bones see. You haven't got to that part yet, but the ribs are going to give this expression of seeing. And by expression of seeing, I mean you're going to feel the sensation of the image. There'll be the lights, and they'll bring up the questionings and things. And this is where the solar plexus and heart chakra have to be combined, so the images and reflections can be understood by what is you term your physical brain. Left side, right side. We told you about the left side, first 4 commandments. Told you about the right side, the last 6. Peace to all beings, and you're in the middle. You're in the understanding of what the word means. The word. In the beginning was the word. You're a result of that expression, the word. You. It's in your name. It's in your letters of your name. They all vibrate to a frequency of understanding what is termed harmony in your interior being. You're a musical cacophony, you say. You have a primary note, which is usually the first letter of your first name. That's your primary note, basically. And you have a sounding note, which will be the pause that is there before you mention your last name. How will we say this? In the spiritual world, which is coming and integrating in you now, your first name is an identification process. Your last name is a genetic process. And in between, as you go from the first name to the last name, there's a pause where the recognition, you are recognized by other spiritual forces around you. A culmination of what you call heredity and preludes to the understanding of the reincarnational experience. You've been born before. You're going to be born again and again and again. And you're in this process of understanding this birth and concept of seed thought, which you planted in your father, the seed thought of you, and entered the womb and came out of the expression as you walking. The seed thought. That energy and information is in your spine, in the spinal fluids of you. With the blessing of the blue, what you say, sheath that's around the bone, which is the blessing of the Holy Spirit. We've told you that before. You're going into this inner walking meditation while you're awake. You can feel it. And that's another reason for some of the anxiety. You need to slow down and contemplate the invisible forces that are entering you and sustaining you. One of the invisible forces you're well aware of is the air you breathe. So peace to all beings, contemplate the health of body, mind, and spirit, particularly over these next 3-4 weeks, because you have a new personality integrating within you. Not new, it's your older personality becoming educated in the understanding of life given and life being. We are through.